There's something strange that happens when you tell people your plans. At first, it feels good. You say it out loud and it becomes real for a second. You get reactions, maybe encouragement, maybe surprise. And for a moment, it feels like you've already moved forward. But then something shifts. Because now it's not just your idea anymore. It's public. And once something is public, it carries weight. That's why I stopped telling people about certain things. When I started YouTube, I didn't tell anyone. Not because I was embarrassed exactly, but because I knew what would happen if I did. The second you tell people you're starting something, like YouTube, there's an unspoken expectation attached to it. How many subscribers do you have? Is it growing? Are you making money yet? Even if they don't say it, you feel it. And suddenly it's not just about creating, it's about proving. Proving you weren't delusional for trying. Proving you are not wasting your time. Also proving you won't quit in 2 months. And that pressure is heavy in the beginning, when you're still fragile. When every upload feels like a test. When your views barely move. When you're still figuring out what you're even doing. If I had told everyone back then, I would have felt like I needed visible growth immediately. Like I needed numbers to justify the decision. And growth doesn't work like that. Not real growth. It's slow, it's invisible, and it's awkward. And most people only respect results. They don't respect process. They may laugh at you, they will judge you. That's why that silence can be powerful. Because when nobody knows what you're building, you remove the performance aspect. You're not updating people. You're not defending your timeline. You're just working. And that feels lighter. I've noticed this outside of YouTube too. Think about people who start going to the gym and post every single workout immediately. Day 1, mirror picture. Day 3, progress check. Week 2, transformation coming soon. There's nothing wrong with that. But there's a difference between documenting and seeking validation. I knew somebody that told everyone in class that he would go to the gym next year and get his dream body and everybody will be jealous, stuff like that, you know. He was talking real loud. But in the end, he didn't commit fully. Sometimes announcing progress gives you the dopamine of achievement before you've actually achieved anything. You feel rewarded just for saying you're trying, and that reward can replace the work. There's something different about the person who disappears quietly. No announcements, no dramatic captions. They just show up consistently somewhere nobody sees. And months later, they look different. Stronger, leaner, sharper. That kind of growth hits different because it wasn't performed. It was built. I think a lot of us announce things too early. We talk about the business idea before it exists. We talk about the content before we've posted consistently. We talk about becoming disciplined before we've actually done the boring part. And the more we talk, the less urgency we feel to act. Because talking feels productive. It feels like movement, but it's not. When I kept my channel private, it felt like a small secret I was protecting. There was no pressure to impress anyone. If a video flopped, nobody knew. If I experimented and it was bad, nobody was watching from my real-life circle judging it. That freedom let me improve without fear. And fear is what kills most growth early. Not lack of talent, not lack of opportunity, fear of looking stupid, fear of being average, fear of trying and having nothing to show, failing at what you're doing. Silence protects you from that in the beginning. It gives you room to be bad, room to learn, room to build confidence without commentary. There's also something psychological about keeping your goals quiet. When something is just yours, it feels sacred. The second you expose it to too many options, it becomes fragile. Everyone has advice. Everyone has doubts. Everyone has a subtle tone like, let's see how long this lasts, even if they mean well. And when you're building something new, doubt spreads fast, especially when you're not fully confident yet. I would rather struggle privately than be doubted publicly while I'm still figuring it out. Because early stages are messy, views are low, Progress is inconsistent, your physique doesn't look impressive yet, your business idea barely makes money, your content isn't refined, and if you announce it too early, you feel like you owe people visible proof. There's also something motivating about knowing nobody expects anything. When expectations are low, you can focus. You are not trying to maintain an image. You're not crafting narratives about your grinds. You're just grinding. And when results finally show, they speak without you needing to defend them. I think that's why moving in silence became such a powerful idea online. It's not about being mysterious, it's about protecting your early stages, protecting your fragile momentum. Because most goals die in the beginning, not the middle. They die when the excitement fades and the real work starts. And that's usually when nobody is clapping anymore. If you've already told everyone, you feel exposed in that phase. Like people are waiting for proof. If you kept it quiet, you can struggle without pressure. Struggling is part of growth. It's required. I'm not saying never share anything. But there's a power in building a foundation before you announce the skyscraper. There's power in letting your results introduce you instead of your plans. And honestly, there's something satisfying about people not knowing. About someone's asking months later, wait, when did this happen? And you just say, I've been working on it. No loud declaration, just steady work. That's the kind of growth that lasts. Because it wasn't fueled by attention. It was fueled by intention. And attention fades. Intention doesn't, if it feels real. So yeah, I don't tell people my plans anymore. Not because I'm scared, but because I've realized my goals don't need witnesses. They need consistency. And for me personally, consistency is easier when it's quiet. I appreciate you for listening. Feel free to subscribe if you want, and leave a like or something. Oh, and watch another one of my videos if you want to.